Alright boys, welcome back. So in this one, I'm going to be showing you guys the best products to resell going into 2026 and the end of 2025 in quarter 4. So let's get right into it. And some of these products that are in the S tier of reselling literally got me to 30k months. I'm going to be showing you guys the products you should stay away from because the profits and just the reselling value is terrible. So if you're sitting there just wondering what you're going to sell and you're completely lost, this video is going to lead you in the right path. So make sure you stay tuned and listen to what I explain about each product. We're going to go through colognes, watches, jewelry, even products you've never even heard of. By the end of this, you're gonna know exactly what to start with. All right, so right here we got the whole entire tier list that we're gonna be using to rank these products. And so we're gonna go ahead and get straight into this. So we're actually gonna start with these designer bags right here, as you guys can see. And honestly, the designer bags are a pretty good product. They're pretty consistent. The profit is good. And you know, you got Gucci, Chanel, whatever it may be. This I'm gonna put a high profit and consistent because people are looking for this and they don't want to spend the full price, so they're willing to get them for a cheaper price when you offer a good deal. And then we got the Labubu dolls, which I'm going to put in right under the bags in good profit and medium competition. Honestly, you could get Labubus for 20 bucks because you could get these Labubus for 20 bucks and resell them from anywhere from like 60 bucks to 100. The profit isn't astronomical, but they do still sell pretty good and at a high rate. It was selling a little bit better when it first came out and it was like popping, trending everywhere. Now it's slowed down slightly, but it's still something that you could, you know, get into. But I don't recommend you start with any of these yet. I'm gonna be giving you guys the best products at the end of the video. I'm gonna be giving you my secret product, the winner that took me 30k months. So make sure you stay tuned. Next, I'm gonna go with speakers, and I'm gonna put this in the same tier as Labubus because speakers, bro, they're more of like a summer product. They do better in the summer, but I mean, it's still kind of like an all-around thing. You get sales here and there. It's more for like niche buyers. You can still sell it pretty good, but I would get into it later on in my reselling business. Next, we got moissanite watches, and you guys know what I think about this. This is a must resell product, and it's the highest profit product on the market. But if you're just starting out, this is a little bit harder to start off with because moissanite is more, especially, no, the moissanite watches, I actually have one right here. If you guys don't believe me, let me grab it. Got you. This is one I personally wear. It's fire. Look at that thing. But yeah, this is like a watch I paid 700 for, but this is my personal one. I could literally sell this for anywhere from like 1.5 thousand to 3,000. This is a more pro level product, if that makes sense. Not the most beginner friendly, but what is beginner friendly about these moissanite is you have the earrings, the rings that you could literally buy for $20 to $40 and sell it for 100 to 200, which is a pretty beginner friendly product. So anyway, just moissanite in general is a must resell product. When you sell these small products, you know, this, you have 700 to invest in this, I highly recommend it because, bro, you're gonna flip it no matter what. Even if you flip this for 1,000, that's still $300 profit from one product, and that's the minimum you can sell it for. Next, this is probably a random product that you've never heard for, and there's a good reason you've never heard of it. These books, bro, like people actually resell books. And you might have never knew this, but this shit is ass. Stay away. Don't even get close to it. We're not gonna waste time on this. We're gonna move on. Toys. Okay, you might be like, what? Toys. These right here are pretty dog shit too, but once in a while, just like Labubus are considered in the toy section, once in a while, if a rare or exclusive or like a collectible comes out, this moves to like a right here, like where the Labubu is. But as of right now, there's nothing besides these Labubus, so this is just staying down here. Stay away from toys. Then we got the infamous AirPods. AirPods have been around for like 3 years, but I've been reselling them for a while. And this was actually my first product I started with because I literally bought an AirPod for 15 bucks and sold it for like 150. This was really, really good. It has slowed down. It has gotten a lot more saturated, but if you reach out to the right audience and the right buyers, this could still sell and you could make a profit with it. So in that case, I'm going to put it at high profit and consistent. Actually, I'm going to move it down to good profit, medium competition, because it is a little bit saturated, but it's a great beginner friendly product that if you're starting off, it's a good product to start off with. You can't go wrong. Next, we got random pieces of clothing like thrift clothing or like something you find for cheap, but like it's just a regular shirt or, you know, just fast fashion clothing like this. Like if you get it from thrift shops, Temu, bro, don't resell this. This is low margin, very low margin, and everyone's on this, bro. Even like these random ass girls you see, bro, there's literally like Instagram girls, like females, like just regular people that sell their clothes on Depop. Like it does sell, sell, but like, bro, like if you're gonna be a reseller, just stay away from this. And then here's another product that I talked about, these moissanite rings. They're must resell. Like it goes at the same tier as these watches, but you know, moissanite jewelry, moissanite earrings, all of this. It's a great product. You should get into it. Even this could be a great starter product with 20-40 bucks. You get these and you just flip it. Super simple. Use apps like eBay, Facebook, OfferUp, Mercari, Depop. You can list it on all of them. My biggest tip to you is list on every platform. The more platforms you're on, the higher chance of a sale. And every time you get a sale, please don't spend your money on some stupid shit. Reinvest your profits, so then your profits are even bigger at the end. Next, we got Oakley glasses, and this right here is a high profit and consistent product because you would get this for 10 to 15 bucks and resell it from anywhere from like 80 to 150. And it's just a great product. It sells much better in the summer, but it's still an all-around seller. You know, you got Mexicans that love these. The Mexican workers, they all wear this, and there's so many different colors. There's the Sutros here. I could overall great product. Get into it if you can. Next, we got watches. These are amazing. I know I said moissanite watches, but these on the end are like Rolex watches, Submariners. You get this for like 50 to 150, or like you get a really good pair for like 200 bucks and sell it for $300 to $500. Again, that's a $200 to $300 profit. It's very good. So that is a must resell. It's a little more of a experience level reseller product. That's why, you know, because it costs more to buy. But if you definitely can, go for it. It's amazing. Now we got the Dyson Airwraps hair dryers. This is overall a great product, and it is in the high profit and consistent because these, you know, they were a lot more popping. They did get a little saturated at one point, but now I think they're still really good. Go buy this for like 70 to 90 bucks, sell it for 200-300, and girls go crazy for this product and they're willing to pay, bro. These girls got their daddy's card. Hey daddy, let me have your card. Boom, they buy it. Like, I'm telling you, get on this product. It's pretty valid, and you know, I recommend it, bro. Next, we got the infamous spider hoodies, and these I'm gonna put in good profit, medium competition. These were like a lot more hyped. Like a lot of these products, they still do sell. Get them for 30 to 40 bucks, sell it for like 100, 150. They used to sell for more. That's why I would have this at must resell if you asked me like 6-7 months ago. But nah, in reality, like this is right here. It's a good product. I made pretty good money off of it, but now I'm not really selling it as much. You still definitely can. Yeah, so next we got vintage clothing, and I did talk about these clothing. This was a lot different, like from Temu. But like vintage hoodies, pants, you could find like Nike vintage hoodie. You could thrift that for like very dirt cheap, and you could sell it for like over 100 bucks. Nike tees, Harley Davidson shirts, those things all sell. So in this scenario, I'm gonna put this at decent profit. Higher volume is needed. Next, we got Stanley cups, and I'm gonna put this in decent profit and higher volume needed. Like I said, they used to go crazy when, you know, hydro flasks were a thing, but after hydro flasks, Stanley's came out, and that's what was popping. You know, you could buy this for like, I don't know, like 15-30 bucks, sell it for like 80, something like that. Not the best profit, and yeah, there's not much volume there for you to sell multiple of every single day. Next, we got these video games and consoles. I know you guys have seen these little tablets with all the games on it, and I'm gonna put this at decent profit, higher volume needed. Matter of fact, I'm gonna change the Nike, like the vintage finds, to good profit now that I'm looking at it, because this is not on the same level as these video game consoles. These are not the best. You could actually get copyrighted for these because they have like crazy games and shit. You don't want to be selling, and you don't want to be getting in trouble for that. So yeah, I'm gonna move this here and put this here. Next, we got product glasses, and again, product glasses are a great product. I'm putting this at high profit and consistent. It kind of goes the same with Oakley's. They're a good pair of glasses. Again, do a little bit better in the summertime, but like I said, you could flip these. You could pay like 10 bucks for a pair of product glasses, flip it for like 120, bro. Good profit, $100 to $150 profit right there. Next, like Pokemon cards and sport cards. This is a product you want to stay away from. So I'm gonna put this in the low margin and high saturation. There's so many sport card sellers, you know, the profits aren't good, bro. Maybe you can make like 2 to 3 bucks on a card, unless you get some crazy pull, which is super rare. You want to stay away from this. And like I said, if you pull something really nice and you want to make money off, go ahead and resell it. The profit will be good there, but that's 1 in a million. So, but like if you have cards sitting around in your house, you really can't sell that. It's basically worthless. So that's why I have it at a D tier. Next, I got luxury sneakers like Air Forces, Dior shoes, Louis Vuitton, Jordans, Off-Whites. I'm gonna actually go ahead and put this in the high profit and consistent. You guys know my shoe vendor is insane, so you know I'll be selling shoes here and there. Obviously, I let them know that, you know, it's a rep, but that's good. And then for our final product, we got colognes. This right here is a must resell. You need to buy a cologne if you don't have one yet. But where people get this thing wrong is they say, oh my god, it's so saturated, you know, there's so many people in my area selling it. Bro, just shut up. You don't know what you're doing. You're doing it wrong. You are selling them wrong. If you cannot sell colognes, you're selling it wrong, bro. You're not doing area research. You're not seeing what's doing good in your area. You might see certain colognes listed listen multiple times. Okay, don't sell that cologne, bro. Find another cologne. There's 150 plus colognes. My supplier literally offers like so many different brands of colognes. He has the niche colognes. He has the popular colognes. This is a great product. You could pay $30 to $50 for one cologne. Sell it. It ranges anywhere from like $100 to $400. They come with the receipts. They come with the Sephora tags. Let me show you an example. They even come with the bags, bro. They even come with the bags, bro. Just look at this. Look at this cologne, bro. Look at this. Like, I know you've never seen this. This is a YSL Blues. That's what it's called. Comes with the receipt, gang. Like, come on. Like, this is not a joke, bro. Look at this. Whole package. Pay like $40 for this. That is why cologne is my #1 product, and you have to get on it if you're not yet. But yeah, I don't know what the hell these products are. I don't know why I put these here. I was tripping. This is the same category as the bags up here. But anyways, so yeah, that's basically the full tier list, bro. You guys saw exactly what I'm selling, what's making me the most money. Like, these colognes have helped me reach my first 30K month, and you see what products to completely avoid now. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, okay, now I know what to sell, but how do I get these products for good quality and good prices? Or I don't know how to actually start this or scale it into a real business. I work with a small group of people that I hand pick and hand select, where I give you my exact blueprint. What did I even say? My exact blueprint, which is literally everything I did on my come up to make me successful, where you could literally copy and paste the steps I did, where I'm at the point now making 40 to 50K a month at 17 years old. I give you all of my suppliers, where to get these products from. These suppliers aren't just random suppliers you go to Alibaba or Temu and just find, bro. These are like real connections I've made with these suppliers. I know that might sound like weird connections, bro. Yes, I've been working with these suppliers for like 2 years, and they're legit. They ship, they have the cheapest prices and the best quality, and it's like everything that took me from cleaning trash cans, which I was making $200 a month cleaning trash cans, to now hitting 40 to 50K. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of my students did tell me, you know what, Dave, put a price on it, because if you give out all this information to everyone, it's just gonna saturate the markets, and it's gonna cook my students right now, and cook myself, and cook all the resellers. But if you're serious about this and you actually want to change your life with this, I find joy, I find purpose in helping others. I started off helping my closest friends do the same thing I'm doing. Then I got a couple people that were really interested, and I helped them out, and then they told me like, bro, you got to start putting a price on this shit because it's valuable. It's your exact blueprint. So if you want to start making real money, the link is going to be in the description. Totally up to you. I don't give two shits if you join. Until you do join, that's when I literally, my goal is to make you minimum $5,000 and then maximum unlimited. Funny thing is, if you sell one watch, one Moissanite watch, you'll make your money back guaranteed, which is the best part about this. And then from there, it's just unlimited profit, because I'm there holding your hand, telling you exactly what to do. But yeah, other than that, if you found this video informational or helpful, I'm going to be dropping a lot more. So just do your boy a favor. You don't got to do anything. You don't need to send gifts, nothing. Just like, sub. That's all I want, bro. It feels helpful. But other than that, it's been a great video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, peace, peace.